Welcome to Peshawar Model School, Nashara campus. Hello students, hope you will be fine. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel so you will watch our upcoming videos. I'm your chemistry teacher, Ms. Faradiba. Today we will talk about the home task for the month of June, as you did not get the home task for the month of April and May, but now you will have to do the home task for the month of June, and for that you should have your new notebook or separate notebook in which you have to do your home task for the month of June. And this task has for 50 marks, and these 50 marks will be included in your midterm examination. So you must have to do your home task because it will affect your result. And as your home task includes 4 questions, and the first question has been taken from the chapter number 9, class 10 chemistry, chemical equilibrium. As you have learned a lot about the chemical equilibrium in our previous topics, but for your convenience I will explain these questions one by one for you people. Okay, so now let's come to our first question. Question number 1 is, write the Kc expression and also find the unit of Kc for the following reactions. As you have learned about the Kc expression, what is the Kc expression? This is actually the equilibrium constant, and the unit of Kc, as you know about the unit of Kc, which is mole per decimeter cube. So in this question you will have to write the Kc expression for each of the reaction, and also will find out the unit of Kc for each reaction. Here are 5 reactions. Reaction number 1, reaction number 2, reaction number 3, 4, and the last one reaction. So for all of these reactions, now we will have to write the unit of Kc, and also will write the Kc expression. This is the equation for the equilibrium constant. As you can see that here is the unit of Kc, Kc expression equation. In this you can see that the concentration in the superscript here is the product of the concentrations of the products, and these small c and d shows the coefficients, or we can say the moles of the products, and in the subscript here are the product of the concentrations of reactants, and these small a and b shows the moles or the moles of the reactants. Now the reaction number 1 is, when 4 moles of ammonia react with 5 moles of oxygen, it will give us 4 moles of nitric oxide and 6 moles of water. So the Kc expression for this reaction will be, as you can see that 4 moles of nitric oxide, so here we will write concentration of nitric oxide, and as a whole 4, as this 4 shows the moles of the nitric oxide, then concentration of water, and this 6 shows the 6 moles of water. In the subscript, concentration of ammonia, as a whole 4, as this 4 shows the 4 moles of ammonia, concentration of oxygen, and this 5 shows the 5 moles of oxygen. Now the unit of Kc for this reaction is, as we know that the unit of concentration is mole per decimeter cube, so for this reaction we will have to write mole per decimeter cube as a whole 4, because this 4 shows the 4 moles of nitric oxide. In concentration of mole per decimeter cube as a whole 6, as this 6 shows the 6 moles of water. Then in the subscript mole per decimeter cube as a whole 4, this 4 shows the concentration of moles of ammonia, and mole per decimeter cube as a whole 5. Then in the next step, mole per decimeter cube, here is 4 and 6 10, so as a whole we will write 10 mole per decimeter cube. In the subscript 4 and 5 9, so as a whole we will write 9 mole per decimeter cube, and in the result we will get mole per decimeter cube. Why? Because this 9 cancel out with the 9 mole per decimeter cube in the subscript, and in the subscript here is only 1 mole per decimeter cube will be left. Now reaction number 2 is when 2 moles of sulfur trioxide react, it will give us 2 moles of sulfur dioxide and 1 mole of oxygen. So the Kc expression for this reaction will be concentration of sulfur dioxide as a whole square, as this square shows 2 moles of sulfur dioxide, then concentration of oxygen, and as a whole here is no coefficient because here is only 1 mole and we will not mention 1 in this. And the subscript concentration of sulfur trioxide as a whole square, because here is 2 moles of sulfur trioxide. Then unit of Kc will be mole per decimeter cube as a whole square, because here is 2 moles of sulfur dioxide, so this 2 shows the moles of sulfur dioxide, so we will get mole per decimeter cube as a whole square, then mole per decimeter cube, and in the subscript here is 2 moles of sulfur trioxide, so we will put mole per decimeter cube whole square. In the next step we will have mole per decimeter cube as a whole cube, because here is 2 and 1 3, and divided by 2 moles per decimeter cube, and this 2 mole per decimeter cube cancel out with the 2 mole per decimeter cube in the subscript, and in the last we will have only 1 mole per decimeter cube in the subscript, which will be actually the unit of Kc for this reaction number 2. Now reaction number 3 is when 2 moles of ammonia react with 3 moles of chlorine, it will give us 6 moles of HCl and 1 mole of nitrogen. So the Kc expression for this reaction will be concentration of HCl as a whole 6, because 6 shows 6 moles of HCl, and concentration of nitrogen, and in the subscript here is concentration of ammonia as a whole square, because this square shows 2 moles of ammonia, concentration of chlorine as a whole cube, because this cube shows 3 moles of chlorine. Now the unit of Kc for this reaction will be mole per decimeter cube as a whole 6, because this 6 shows 6 moles of HCl, so the unit will be 6 moles per decimeter cube, then 1 mole per decimeter cube, and in the subscript here is 2 mole per decimeter cube, and because we have 2 moles of ammonia, and then 3 moles per decimeter cube. So the next step will be 6 and 1 7, so we will have 7 mole per decimeter cube, and in the subscript we will have 2 and 3 5, so we will have 5 mole per decimeter cube, and this 5 mole per decimeter cube cancel out with this 5 mole per decimeter cube in the superscript, so we will have left 2 mole per decimeter cube, or we can say mole per decimeter cube whole square. So this will be the unit of Kc for reaction number 3. Now reaction number 4 is when 4 moles of HCl react with 1 mole of oxygen, it will give us 2 moles of chlorine and 2 moles of water. So the Kc expression for this reaction will be concentration of chlorine as a whole square, because the square shows 2 moles of chlorine. Concentration of water as a whole square, because the square shows 2 moles of water. In the subscript, here is 4 moles of HCl and 1 mole of oxygen. And the unit of Kc for this reaction will be mole per decimeter cube whole square and mole per decimeter cube whole square. And the subscript, we will have mole per decimeter cube as a whole 4, because we have 4 moles, and mole per decimeter cube. Now the next step will be 2 and 2 4, so we will have 4 mole per decimeter cube, and in the subscript we will have 4 and 1 5, so 5 mole per decimeter cube. So these 4 mole per decimeter cube in the superscript will cancel with this mole per decimeter cube in the subscript, and as a result we will have 1 by mole per decimeter cube. So this will be the unit of Kc for this reaction number 4. Now reaction number 5 is when 1 mole of phosphorus trichloride react with 1 mole of chlorine, it will give us 1 mole of phosphorus pentachloride. The Kc expression for this reaction will be concentration of phosphorus pentachloride. As we have only 1 mole, so we will not mention anything in this coefficient. In the subscript, we will have concentration of phosphorus trichloride and concentration of chlorine. As we have only 1 moles, so we will not mention anything in the coefficient. The unit of Kc will be mole per decimeter cube. In the subscript, 1 mole per decimeter cube and 1 mole per decimeter cube. So the next step will be mole per decimeter cube and divided by mole per decimeter cube whole square, because here is 1 and 1, 2 mole per decimeter cube. So at the end we will have because this 1 mole per decimeter cube cancel with the 1 mole per decimeter cube in the subscript, so as a result we will get 1 by mole per decimeter cube. So this will be the unit of Kc for this reaction number 5. And this was all about the question number 1 of your SVT for the month of June, and in the next lecture we will discuss question number 2 in detail. I hope you will understand this question, and I'm sure you will have to write down this in your SVT notebooks. Okay, thank you so much, students.